So just letting you know, sir, it's not a podcast. It's just a chat between a teacher and a student. Think of it like that.
Sure. Again, thanks for having me. It's an honor for me. कभी सोचा नहीं था कि ऐसा एक session भी करेंगे. And so maybe I'll face the camera. And so your question is, you want to know my journey? How?
Yeah. So कहीं से भी start हो जाइए. पूरी चीज बताइएगा. एकदम एक भी detail छोड़नी नहीं है.
How far do you want me to go back? I told you I belong to a different millennium.
अरे सर आपको जो मन करे कहीं से भी शुरुआत कर दीजिए सर.
Well, okay, so you stop me if it becomes too much, and
it won't. It won't.
Yeah, so like most of us, I grew up, listening to Bollywood music, watching Bollywood films back in the 80s, and I used to love singing, and I was a terrible singer. I still am. तो स्कूल वगैरह में फंक्शन वगैरह में कभी गा लिया, made a fool of myself, and things just happened, and then I was always fond of rhythm. I used to drum on the table pretty much any song, and सोचा था कभी तबला वगैरह सीखेंगे लेकिन हुआ नहीं, and then I tried to learn a few percussion instruments. I started playing what is called a congo. I don't know whether you know what a congo is. It's like a tumba with three pieces. Yeah. So, and then somebody I know, very big influence in my life. I met him. He's a good singer, and we did Dilkash together. Actually, he saw me and he said, "Why are you playing this congo? Why don't you play guitar? You like to sing. You'll get a lot of satisfaction." So, bas, my cousin was learning at a music school. I just borrowed his guitar. And then at that time, there was no internet, there was no computers. This is back in 86 or 87. So bas guitar ko pick up kiya, got a few books, tried to understand a few chord shapes, and then it was a self-taught journey. Kai saal lage, ulta-pulta bajaya, and had to unlearn a lot of things. You come across somebody who's playing and he said, nahi, aise nahi karte hain. So one incident I'll share is I never use my pinky, which is the fourth finger, and I made an assumption ki ye to use kar hi nahi sakte hain. It's your weak finger. You should use only 3 fingers. So I could never play a bar chord. I could never play so many things. And then anyways, long story short, I started playing and started picking up friends वगैरह के साथ. जब बैठा तो उनको मैंने कहा यार सुनोगे, and they made fun of me obviously कि ये क्या कर रहा हो, whatever you're wasting time. I didn't give up, and then one thing led to the other. Started playing film songs at parties, and just casually getting along with friends. And then some things happened, met the love of my life, and composed music. And फिर किसी ने कहा कि यार ये क्या कर रहे हो, इसको रिलीज करो. And that is late 80s, and where do you go? So I knew somebody who knew somebody. I sent my I said, okay, let me record something. So my family was supportive, and we recorded something in a studio. This was a 8-track studio, a proper recording studio with Bollywood artists had also recorded. तो हम गए वहाँ recording करके tape को, and that time you had spools and tapes. I still have those spools with me. And sent it to HMV, and then I got a call, and essentially there was a person over there. They were looking for new talent. तो उन्होंने कहा कि भाई ठीक है हम आपकी इस recording को release करेंगे. It was known as HMV at that time. Now it's known as Saregama. And then so Dilkash released
her master's voice, no?
His master's voice.
His master's voice. Sorry. His master's voice. Yeah.
And then उन्होंने रिलीज किया, got a lot of publicity, and अभी भी है मेरे पास posters वगैरह. And then of course I got busy with my work, other family commitments. I tried to record another album, है मेरे पास पड़ा हुआ, आज तक रिलीज नहीं किया. And then and it's still lying with me. It's all ancient now. So anyways, then got busy with my work. I was dabbling. I always loved to teach. तो मैंने कहा म्यूजिक भी सिखाते हैं, तो कुछ लोगों को सिखाया, and anyways, then I migrated to Canada. That was around 2004, and I started playing in shows. 8-10 साल यहाँ पर काफ़ी shows में बजाए. Played with some big artists. इंडिया से भी अनूप जालोटा जी के साथ बजाया है, और यहाँ के लोकल आर्टिस्ट के साथ बहुत सारे शोज किए. And during that time, YouTube was just becoming, just coming in. So, one day I said, okay, let's try something. I got hold of a small digital camera. I didn't want to go on the camera. So you'll see for about 4-5 years, I never showed up on the screen. I was too afraid to do that, and was afraid it might impact me on my work, etc. etc. तो anyways, कुछ lessons post किए, बहुत सी गालियाँ मिली, कुछ लोगों ने अच्छा कहा, 2 views, 3 views. I didn't give up, and I said, okay, I'll keep going. And then I did more lessons. There was a company in Florida called Torrens. They called me. They wanted to start a section with Hindi music. So I went to Florida, recorded some stuff with them. And then they moved on, started doing it with their own teachers. So anyways, I kept going, and I think I took a break around 2014 or 15 for 2-3 years.
3 years.
That's the time I got busy with other projects. So I have a home studio. I do a lot of recordings, original songs, original creations, and working with local artists and musicians, and we've done some song videos. ਫਿਰ around 2016 or 17, some of my viewers, they were always saying, when are you going to post more lessons? कुछ लोगों ने कहा कि नहीं, अब तो करना ही पड़ेगा आपको सर. तो मैंने कहा ठीक है, ट्राई करते हैं. तो बस उसके बाद कुछ lessons post किए, and करते करते some the next turning point was when YouTube started deleting my videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did. HMV put a copyright strike on one video because I used original tracks as backing tracks.
Yeah.
And
I also do that.
Yeah, so pretty much all my videos have copyright issues, and that's fine. I don't make any money out of this. But for one video, they actually put a copyright strike. Maybe the volume level was high, and that was the turning point when I said, "Nee, I'm not going to use any backing tracks." I started looking for local artists who would record with me. And then pandemic aa gaya, to wo bhi nahi aa paye. So then I opened up the channel to people working remotely, and that's when now I have so many other artists who joined me. So that's pretty much the journey, and I don't know if I answered your question.
बस सर हो गया. थैंक यू सो मच. द पॉडकास्ट इज ओवर. आपने सारे जो मेरे क्वेश्चंस थे वो हमने 10 मिनट में आंसर कर दिए. सो इट वाज नाइस टॉकिंग टू यू सर.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you as well.